Shopify's success has been made out on the internet to be an easy get-rich-quick solution. I've seen this so many times with TikTok videos where they're showcasing the cars, the boats, flying around, actually living a life of luxury, and then just mentioning the actual numbers that they're doing with their Shopify without actually sharing with you the exact strategies, steps, and solutions on how to actually get there. And because of this false reality that's being shown, a lot of individuals are seeing those videos and jumping on this bandwagon of starting their first Shopify store and then finding out that they're not going to really have much success because they really don't know how it all works. And the reality is, over 90% of Shopify stores truly do fail, leaving most people feeling discouraged, wanting to quit and chalk this up to just a scam. But I've been working in the space over the last 7 years and have seen thousands of Shopify brands have success, scaling from 0 to 10K, 10K to 100, 100 to 300K, and even helping brands be able to do $2 million a month and even $10 million per month in sales. I've seen a variety in all sorts of spectrums on Shopify, and there's a lot of commonalities to why they have success. And as you know, we share all of this on my YouTube channel and across my social media, giving you the exact strategies that you need to know to be able to have success. And in order to have a successful Shopify brand, you're going to need to know these key factors to be able to do it. And we actually partnered with Shopify today where you can get 3 months of Shopify for only $1 per month, which is an absolute insane offer and can allow you to build out your website and get everything set up to where you need it to be before you have to start getting customers. So definitely make sure to click on that pinned comment if you're just getting started with your Shopify journey, and let's go over exactly what the mistakes are that most people make and why so many people fail in this space. Now, the number one reason that most Shopify stores fail is really due from the dropshipping industry. Now, I myself am not in the dropshipping space, but we work with tons of Shopify brands, and I can tell a very clear distinction in between the people who are not succeeding and the ones who are. Specifically in the dropshipping space, a lot of these people end up getting a store that they bought online for a few dollars, and they're able to instantly start running ads because it already has all the products uploaded on the store. The problem is, when you receive a store like this, hundreds of other people have probably also received that store with those products fulfilled on it as well, and you're left testing and competing against everyone else who is also running ads for those products. So there's already a saturated market for what you're selling, which is definitely going to make it more challenging for you to be able to generate results. And most of those products haven't even been proven to work and are just simply being pushed to you online as a quick solution, but ultimately there's not a lot of research that's been done behind those products. And a product that is really going to convert actually either provides a solution, has a mission behind it, and a product that is certainly unique, provides benefits, one that you can not only have a good profit margin on for when you decide to run paid ads, so that way it's actually scalable, where your AOVs are at least over $40 and it actually makes sense, and knowing that your product can actually make it to the customer within a few days shipping time. Most of those online products that people are testing out take too long to ship, and the product isn't a good quality, the packaging is horrible, and a lot of times people just don't want those products in general because they look like a scam. And so that is where a majority of Shopify stores really fail, is the lack of preparation around the type of product and understanding the logistics behind it. And this is where a lot of people get hung up, and that's really one of the first steps you need to take, is understanding what truly is going to provide value to a customer and what is going to be scalable, and making sure it can arrive to their house on time and actually has solid benefits and isn't a product that everybody else is promoting. And one of the second reasons Shopify stores fail is because most people will sink a lot of money into Facebook ads before preparing their actual ad creatives or laying out the correct ad copy, knowing how to structure their audiences, and sending it to a website that isn't truly going to convert. And so I highly recommend to take a first step before that and actually leverage organic content to actually prove out that people are interested in the product. People will comment asking where they can purchase. They might even visit your site and actually buy. You can do this by making viral TikTok videos completely for free and be able to generate sales with no paid ads, which lowers your risk for actually having a store that fails and can allow you to generate some capital potentially to then leverage in your Facebook ads. This is also going to teach you the skill set you need to know for being able to make videos, edit, and actually see the product in hand yourself before actually selling it. It takes a lot of knowledge to know how to run a successful Shopify store, and it's definitely not easy, but it can be very fruitful if you do know what you're doing. And Facebook is constantly changing, and so is TikTok, so you need to stay updated with all the algorithm changes as a whole to be able to prepare yourself both on the advertising front and on the organic strategy side. And because Facebook is now quietly updating their actual changes stores on their platform and are no longer giving you information around what it is that they're making changes to, you definitely want to make sure to check out this video I posted last week going over all of the most recent changes that Facebook has put out that they never announced. And if you're a beginner or have some experience, then you're definitely going to find a lot of value from that video. And the third reason most Shopify stores fail, and this one might offend you, is your website sucks. A lot of you haven't actually put in the time to brand your site, have consistency amongst the colors, make it trustworthy, actually showcase what payment options you accept, add in your shipping policies, your privacy policies, your terms, the things that people want to pay attention to before they actually buy the product, simple FAQs, size guides, better images of the actual product, describing what it is that you're selling, giving more information around the directions on how to use it, being able to provide reviews. These are all things people look for when they're actually going to a website to purchase. And if you have a bunch of random products on your site that don't have any relation to one another, it makes sense as to why you might not see any results. And even if you are focused on a one product store or have all very similar products and you've been testing ads and you've tried everything and you still don't feel like it works, well, I can assure you there's other people in the same boat, because I've had people come to me where they've shown me their sunglasses brand and they said they've spent thousands of dollars trying to get it to convert and they don't understand why. Well, I took one look at their site and there was errors, tweaks, and they hadn't filled out nearly anywhere near the amount of information they should. They hadn't provided all the shipping information. They only had maybe a couple images of their product. Their pricing was way too high. They were expecting a huge dollar value compared to these other brands who are offering a much affordable rate at a much higher quality of a product. So essentially, I told them you have to fix your website, improve your product images, and even make better quality ads. They made all of these changes within a week time frame and saw their first 2 purchases the very next day. And it wasn't because the product wasn't of quality, it was because they hadn't set themselves up for success by understanding that the website and trust factor matters, and being able to understand that they need to create a quality creative on Facebook that actually converts. So you definitely can't put just some random website together. You're gonna have to spend some time actually understanding what it is that makes a website convert, so that way when people visit your site, you're likely to get more sales than not. And I see this all the time with new clients that come to us. There's always room for improvement no matter how amazing your website is, because there are things that are proven by data time and time and again to even increase your conversion rate at scale. Amazon's still doing this to this day. They're looking for a 0.1% improvement in their page speed. They're looking for the minor improvements even today, because they know it still has a massive impact on their business. And I have tons of walkthroughs on my channel that you can definitely check out to actually see exactly what are the best ways to increase your Shopify conversion rates. And the fourth reason for why most Shopify stores fail is it simply takes time. It's really hard to expect results within the first day or even the first week. It can take time to hit your first 10K month, especially if you haven't made all the changes that we've already discussed today. And you have to be consistent with it, constantly optimize your site, put in the effort day in and day out to make these tweaks and changes to be able to set your store up for success and be a part of that 10% group. And practice makes perfect. Sometimes you might have the product wrong, or you simply haven't set up the right ads, or you might not realize that there's mistakes that you've made and it's not your fault. You just simply haven't been educated or learned that these are some of the things that you should avoid. And practice makes perfect, and the same rule applies to running your Shopify store. So those are the 4 reasons that most Shopify stores really fail, and I highly recommend to not only do more research, spend more time on each phase of the process, but truly question whether or not you've done everything you possibly could in a specific stage of your Shopify store to be able to see the results that you're expecting. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but consistent hard work and actually paying attention and learning the strategies that do convert are going to help you over time. And now that you know why 90% of Shopify stores have failed, I went ahead and selected a video to show you exactly how you can go from your first $0 store to even making your first $10,000 per month on Shopify. So make sure to check out that video and click that link, and I'll be sure to see you in the next episode. So once again, it's your favorite digital marketer here, Chase Chappell. Cheers and bye all.